Welcome, Virgo, to your AstroDice reading for March. Hope you friends are doing great out there. Welcome back, all subscribers. Anyone new, welcome, welcome. Okay, guys, for those of you who are new, this is where I take tarot with astrology and make a small horoscope. Okay, let's see what's going on with you, beautiful Virgo. Ooh, we have some Aquarius energy coming in the 6th house, with the moon coming out. So I've got some emotions going on over here. Could be because we're in this Pisces season. Having that water coming out. Your unconscious, sensitive inner emotions and responses going on. Especially if you have water in your sign as a rising or any of that. It could also be, affecting you a little bit more. I do know some Virgos that do have a lot of Scorpio in their energy, in their chart. So let's see, we do have Aquarius coming out over here. It's this free-loving, free-spirited, rebellious, but yet idealistic and technological energy that's coming through. For a lot of you, it feels like, I don't know where this is coming from, but it feels like I'm just ready to bail kind of situation. Talking about the 6th house. Just feels like I want to be free. I don't want to be here. Feeling a little sensitive. And, this is the hobbies of your work, health, and duties of your life. So if you're feeling like this job for you is not cutting it for you, then you want to have a little freedom. Some of you also might be feeling a little emotional. Maybe you want to, express your talents, through writing or art, music, things of this nature. There is a little more freedom, though, feeling over here for you, feeling like you're feeling a little intense and need a little freedom. Maybe you're ready for a vacation. Maybe that's what it is. This month I need a vacation. Let's see what's going on over here. Getting straight into the situation. Situation is taking place in the beginning of the month, the middle of the month, and the end of the month. It just feels like whatever is going on over here within your 6th house, it does feel like you're just a little intense about the situation. You have the 5 of Swords in reverse in the beginning of the month. Feeling a little nostalgic, but remember, everything's going to be okay. It's almost like you're giving the nostalgia, like, I don't want to think about that anymore. I want to make new memories. I want to do other things. I want to progress in life. I don't want to feel like I'm stuck over here. And that's exactly what it feels like. It feels like you're kind of stuck against the wall. You might even have an adversary at work or at the gym or however it is. Maybe, just within yourself because you're feeling a little, weary and tied down. Maybe you just need a little escape, though, too. Maybe you need to go plant a garden or do something for yourself. Maybe somebody's getting on your nerve, something of this nature. With the 5 of Swords, and, it could be the befalling of a friend. And maybe it's just, maybe it was the befalling of a friend at work, at the gym, however it is. And maybe you just really need to recover from that situation. And that's where the freedom is really coming from. And it's like freeing yourself from the thoughts. And it does feel like they really are working on your mind over here, and maybe even your dreams when you're sleeping. Maybe you're, having these nostalgic dreams. And really feels like you really want to progress on and move away from all of this intense emotion that you're having from this maybe fallout. Maybe it's a coworker, however. But it just feel like you do need a freedom. You definitely need a vacation, or to do something else. Maybe you need to keep the mind busy within the 6th house. Maybe you do need to go build a garden. Keep your mind on something different from this, right? You go to do some exercises, go lift some weights, and, you know, get your mindset somewhere else. So going over here. Yeah, there's that vacation coming up. Definitely needing a vacation. I definitely are hearing that vacation, needing to travel, wanting to feel free, travel away from the situation, whether it's an actual, you know, actual move to travel, going to Italy or something, or actually just traveling away from those um, kind of nightmarish dreams or nostalgic feelings that you're having of the befalling of this person. Because it does feel like you lost a friend. Um, and there's no going back to this friend. It feels like this friend is gone. You might even feel that they are guilty. It could be a Capricorn. I have Capricorn and Pisces and Gemini. But it does feel like they are guilty. And you know that they're guilty. But maybe, I don't know, I have this kind of feeling in some way for some of you, not all of you. But maybe it's kind of the guilt too, like it could have went a different way. It could have traveled in a different way. It didn't have to end this way. It almost feels like nostalgically you might be thinking, could we have fixed that? Could this relationship have been fixed? And I think that it's maybe the woulda, coulda, shoulda's. What if I could have done this and I could have traveled this way? Or could this, you know, could we have fixed this situation? And so I do feel like some of it, Virgo, is also you trying to fix the situation within your mind and try to come to the, you know, the resolution of maybe you're guilty for not trying to fix the situation. Did it, you know, like I said, did it have to end this way? And I think that it's just traveling with you. You know, that it doesn't look like it can be fixed. It feels like, you know, it's too late to fix this. So you just kind of want to escape the situation, but it's really weighing on your mind. So obviously, whoever this friend was, maybe actually meant something to you, because it feels like you, as you're going back now, you kind of have the nostalgic feelings of, you know, how am I going to fix this? With the Page of Cups over here, you would like to see an apology from this friend, but you just feel like there's too much arguments and too much conflict going on, or you're too worried with the star over here that it's just going to cause conflict. So I just feel like if you did go back to try to apologize, or if they even tried to come back to apologize, whether it's you or them, it doesn't matter. It just feels like there's going to be some kind of conflict, some kind of butting of the heads of who's right and who's wrong within the situation. So it doesn't seem very hopeful and very promising that this is going to do anything to fix the situation between you and this friend. Or co-worker or whoever it is, right? But it does feel like the only thing that you can do really in the sixth house is just kind of battle through what you need to get through and put your focuses on something else, whatever the sixth house is. Like I said, it could be going to the gym, doing whatever you're doing, because this is your job, responsibilities, work habits, and relationships, health, and hobbies. So whatever it is, you're just going to keep your focus here instead of trying to focus on what could be. And it does feel like it's even a battle to keep the focus at work on the sixth house, because it does feel like it's something that is really weighing and on your heart and really making you emotional over here. It could have been a family member or someone that was very close that you considered a family member. It could have also been a loved one. Like I said, a friend, you know, however. But it's almost like, you know, I just wish that we could reconcile this situation so that we can just come back and be happy again and be joyful and celebrate and do the things we used to do. And, you know, and just kind of free ourselves from this situation. But with the hopelessness here, you're letting it go. You're not going to try to even, like I said, I already said that. You're not going to try to fix that. mean, you don't believe that they're going to come back and try to fix the situation either. So you're just going to let it go. Trying to let it go. Trying not to hold on to it. Trying not to fix it. Because you just feel it's lost. Lost hope. So, and it is a battle to try to keep your 6th house going. So this month it's going to be hard to focus, is really what it's going to be. No, you're going to try hard, but it's going to be really rough. And at the end of the month, the burdens of the 2 of Cups and escaping. So the Judgment upside down, the Death card, and the anxiety is upside down. The more you escape the situation and try not to think about it, though, Virgo, the more you're going to escape the situation, the more the insomnia will go away. Because the more that you're keeping focus somewhere else, it will keep those nostalgic memories and all those things away. There is definitely going to still be some burdens, and it's still going to be very determined to try to, break away from this whole ordeal. But it's definitely burdensome, and you're going to feel the burdens within that area. And the Judgment is saying that there's no real good judgment call over here. Nothing is really justified. Nothing is really coming to light over here. There's still the failure of facts that are going through, this situation. If some of you are getting a divorce, the divorce is going to go through. However it is, it does feel like the separation is still burdening you, and you're still, having some kind of failure to achieve true happiness at this time. Really trying to push, though, and determined to try to get to where you feel like, like you can do the things that you love, and getting more passionate about those things that you truly do love. With the Death card, though, it's like you're going to have to let it go, though, so that you can transform back into the person and the love of the state that you were once in within yourself. Because the 2 of Cups says it's time to reunite and get back to a healthy way of thinking and a healthier way of cooperating, finding the union within yourself, right? And it does feel like you want this friendship, you want this love to, start fresh again, or have some kind of reconciliation, but you just don't see it coming with the Death card. So you know that they're not going to do that. So no matter how much you might want something, you're going to have to unite yourself with something else, right? That's where the focus is, to get back that happiness, escaping it for the better ideas, trying to get past any kind of, sensitivities, or, the inner emotions that you're feeling, right? So that way you're not walking around feeling unhappy anymore. So really finding there's going to be a new jump to your step at the end of the month, where you're going to start feeling a little better. You're not going to feel as hurt about the situation, and you're going to have a skip in your walk, I guess is what we'd say, because you're aware that the toxic energy that was going around is just, it's becoming more of a burden than it's worth, because you still have the burden. And the Devil upside down is keeping you into a dark place, into a place of sadness, and, a place where your energy is very low, and a very low vibration. So definitely feeling, like you're going to have a little more prosperity, getting more self-assured, within yourself. You might even have this King of Pentacles who's coming around, who can actually help you get back to this place where you have that skip in your walk, because they're actually going to help you out, but you're also going to see, that through this, this experience of losing this friend, other friends can come through, and that you're not going to have to just worry about, you know, what's going on there, you can actually now worry more about your occupation, worry more about other material things, other things that are going on. Um, but there definitely is still going to be a deep sensitivity about the situation, no matter what, um, that's surrounding it. Because no matter what, the King of Pentacles still has a deep sensitivity about friendships and things of this nature. So you're still going to be a little sensitive to it. Okay. But otherwise, it looks like you're just going to try to just work everything out in your sixth house as much as possible, so you don't allow this to get into other areas of your life where it's really trying to hold you back. Okay. And that was it for you, my friends. Until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.